Hi everybody, Claudia here with Healthy Preparedness. In this video, I want to share with you a really effective, really important recipe that works really well for something like whooping cough. So this was a recipe that was shared with me by a friend or an acquaintance that I met at a preparedness event, and she had a booth next to mine, and she told me that she used it for her son who ended up getting whooping cough, and it was incredibly effective for helping him expel the phlegm, for helping to relieve the symptoms of whooping cough, and to help him get better much more quickly. She also used it again for a friend's son who also ended up getting whooping cough. This recipe, the ingredients in it are beautiful. She had studied and researched her herbs and created this recipe, and it works so well. It's something that we make sure that we have in our home so we can pull it out and use it when needed. So let's talk about whooping cough for a minute. Whooping cough is a highly contagious respiratory tract infection that's caused by a bacteria called Bordetella pertussis. It usually takes about 6 weeks to run the course. A person can actually be contagious before they even start manifesting symptoms. In fact, a person may have caught the whooping cough bacteria, but their body doesn't start manifesting it until 7 to 10 days later. There are 3 different stages during the whooping cough illness that I go in more detail in another video, but basically the first signs and symptoms are just a common cold, and then it gets worse as time goes by to the point where a person is having violent coughing fits. They're coughing up a lot of phlegm. They probably have a fever. Their face turns blue or red when they're coughing. It's just a really scary cough to get. And it usually takes quite some time to a few weeks for the body to finally really resolve that issue and be well again. So a beautiful thing that I love about alternative remedies is that we can use our herbal recipe, our herbal formula that's incredibly effective in several different ways, in thinning the mucus, in helping the lungs expel the mucus, in supporting the whole entire respiratory tract, in soothing the sore throat or soreness throughout the respiratory system, and in supporting the body and boosting the immune system. That's all the beautiful, and more, there's more than that, but those are the main basic things that these herbs have the ability to do. In my herbal preparations tutorial that I share on my Patreon page, I share how so easy it is to create a simple herbal glycerin formula. And it's the same, you do the same thing for this specific recipe. You're just creating a glycerin tincture. It only takes 10 to 15 minutes to create something as powerful and effective as this. One story that I didn't mention is I also had a friend who used it for her sister. Her sister, I'm guessing, was probably like in her 50s. And she had a really deeply embedded, wet, mucousy cough that just would not go away. And she, after taking the remedy, expelled cups and cups of the phlegm, and her lungs were finally able to clear out, and the body was able to heal more quickly because of it. One thing that I think we should also know about is using extra vitamin C. There's something out there called megadosing, vitamin C megadosing. There is a megadosing vitamin C protocol that Dr. Levy and Dr. Humphries share with people regarding how to megadose on vitamin C to a point where it really just helps eliminate any and all kinds of toxins from our body. So I'll share a link down below this video from Dr. Humphries' article where you can read more about this particular protocol. But for me, if I ended up getting whooping cough, or if a loved one got whooping cough, I would use this excellent herbal formula, and then I would also megadose on vitamin C. I talk more about that in my full tutorial on my Patreon page. I also, on my Patreon page, share case studies and other things, a printable PDF information sheet with lots of information regarding the herbs, the recipe, megadosing on vitamin C, extra case studies regarding the liposomal form of vitamin C on that full tutorial on my Patreon page. But for now, let's just enjoy the herbal recipe, and let's talk briefly about each one of the herbs that are used in this recipe. So one of the main herbs that's used in this recipe is mullein. Mullein is a natural remedy for bronchitis and heavy coughing. It has expectorant properties and it's anti-inflammatory. It's considered beneficial for the lungs because it does act as an expectorant. This means that the herb helps the body remove excess mucus from the lungs and soothes the mucous membranes with its emollient properties. It's therefore excellent for curing bronchitis, heavy coughing, chest colds, and even asthma. And it helps promote the restoration of lung health. Thyme is one of the next herbs. It's part of the mint family. It's closely related to oregano, another powerful herb. It prevents infections, boosts the immune system, and helps heal respiratory conditions. Yarrow is one of the other herbs. Yarrow has a drying astringent properties, which can be a great boost to those with sinus infections, wet coughs, and even sinus allergies. It's helpful in relieving fevers, shortening the duration of a cold and flu, and it helps improve relaxation during illness, which is an extra added bonus. Lobelia is another one of the herbs in there. If you use too much of this herb, it will produce pretty violent vomiting, but when you use it in correct proportions, it has some pretty amazing effects, especially for things like coughs. It contains chemicals that might thin mucus to make it easier to cough up and help breathing. The primary active constituent in lobelia, responsible for its beneficial characteristics, is an alkaloid known as lobeline. Lobeline is an expectorant, diaphoretic, and bronchodilator that's able to support the respiratory system. Elecampane is one of the other herbs. It's used for a lot of different common illnesses. It's suited as a natural herb for pertussis due to its ability to inhibit phlegm production, a major symptom of whooping cough. This herb has long been used by herbalists to treat coughs specifically associated with whooping cough. Ginger is a natural analgesic painkiller that can soothe the scratchy pain and irritation of a sore throat. The tickle of inflammation is often what stimulates coughing, so using ginger in this particular recipe helps suppress the cough by temporarily treating the irritation. So we're not suppressing the cough as a whole, we're just suppressing the inflammation and tickling that happens when a person has a cough, which helps suppress the cough. It works on the respiratory system to cleanse it and heal it. Its pungent, warming action helps eliminate mucus from the lungs that may be the cause of a cough. So it also helps support the immune system. And one extra fun bit of information about ginger is that it acts as a catalyst for all the other herbs. So on my Patreon page, I have an in-depth video where I share what herbs we can use as catalysts, both herbs that stimulate processes in the body or herbs that act as tonics for the body. There are two different types of catalysts that we can use in any herbal formula. So either a stimulator or a tonic. And I love that ginger is a part of this recipe because it does act as that catalyst for the whole entire recipe. And I think it really helps make the whole recipe all the more effective. So you'll find the recipe down below. You can find my tutorial for this video on my Patreon page. I show you how to put this whole thing together. I give you a lot more details about the herbs, about making tinctures, about case studies for the dosing on vitamin C, and using also a homeopathic remedy or a lipospheric vitamin C as another option as well. So the thing that's beautiful about alternative remedies is that we can really come in and support the body on a variety of levels using herbs, but then we also come and support it nutritionally with vitamin C, and we can also use something like a homeopathic remedy. So I hope this video has been helpful to you. I encourage you to make that wonderful recipe that works so well for all manner of deeply rooted, hard-hitting, wet coughs. So thanks for watching this video. If you guys want to see step-by-step instructions and receive printable handouts for the information I just shared in this video, I have many video tutorials on my Patreon page, including a video tutorial and a printable handout for the specific video that you just watched. So if you want to learn how to make and use alternative remedies, plus learn about resolving chronic and acute health issues naturally, then check out my Patreon page. I'll see you in the next video. Bye, everybody.